Ramsey. I feel like she's too full of herself, or at least she really studied the material but was too lazy to really explain to us what is really happening. Instead, she chooses how the frame looks rather than what's on page. You could blame the scriptwriters too, but the director is supposed to communicate that when they're shooting on set. Is it doing it better than films from the past? One of the best films about women's mental health is A Woman Under the Influence, directed by the great John Cassavetes, and that film came out in 1974. Over 50 years ago, and that film felt more progressive when it was talking about the idea of women's mental health. Well, it's now 2025, and it feels like that this film is taking a step back. Because all we really get from Grace is that she's depressed because she ain't getting no dick. How are we supposed to believe that she's this great author and she's determined to write when all we know is that she ain't getting no dick? What is it, Colleen Hoover? Is there something we're not getting here that the director knows? Because it feels like there's just things missing. We're trying to also believe that she has this loving relationship with her husband, and all we know is that he's really just a piece of shit. He sends her to a mental ward, he's cheating, he doesn't really take care of kids, and he just throws a dog at her. That just is the most annoying part of the film. I see why people walked out, because of that fucking dog. It doesn't help that this film is a drag, and its overall editing is just very sloppy. We just go from one scene to the other, and we're just waiting for something big to happen. It has some things to say, and I think that what really sells this film is Lawrence's performance. She really sells the idea of this crazy housewife living in the middle of Montana. I would personally like to see her lose her mind progressively rather than just right away in the film. It doesn't give us a true sense of what she was before, it just goes straight into her depressive state. It's a hard film to watch. We end up feeling depressed because we just went through all these struggles with her. And it portrays that well, but as far as how her character interacts with the rest of the film and how the overall plot goes, it's just hitting a brick road every time. Which is another thing that I'm just frustrated with, in that these characters don't feel like they're human. I think the point is that they're trying to be animalistic, where they're just crawling towards each other and just having sex, and the script's just lacking trying to balance and write these characters in a way that we can actually believe it. Once again, it is shot beautifully. I love the vertical aspect ratio with the 4:3. I love the colors with the blue and just overall color grade with that green mixed into it. I loved its boldness with the one takes, the far away shots, the framing, everything like that is, again, nothing to complain about. You can't really hate movies like this because it is, again, trying to achieve something different. Lynn Ramsey, who's too full of herself and also is known for making bold films like We Need to Talk About Kevin. What really makes me concerned is that she's supposed to be making another film with Ezra Miller where they're very problematic. But it seems to be no care because Lynn Ramsey just wants to do whatever she feels like doing. And in a way, she's not making this film for any sort of audience, kind of just making it for herself. Not even a review, but I would give Die My Love a 6 out of 10. More videos to come, of course, so follow along and enjoy the ride.